Welcome to Sharjah Cricket Stadium. It is a pretty picture. It's an iconic stadium. So many brilliant matches have been played here. A lot of history, a lot of one-day history has been made here. Crowd building up. It's a Friday, so it's a local holiday. And so we'll have two fixtures. That is well caught. That's well done, sir. After a good start. And so first one is between Lahore Qalandars versus Multan Sultans. There'll be a lot of talent on view. A lot of good batting, a lot of good bowling. We're expecting a sizzler here. Weather is nice. It's extremely pleasant here in the UAE. More so here in Sharjah. And the pitch looks exactly the same. It has a bit of sheen. And should be good for batting. Umar Siddique is the opener for Multan Sultans. 26 matches with a strike rate of 107. He's a young apprentice. Best score of 63. Who have we got as his partner? James Vince will bat with him. Started off well in the last contest. Stroked the ball well. Found the placement as well. Is a strong striker. A real power hitter. Average of 29 and strike rate of 132. Just about right. I've got the irrepressible Jonty Rhodes here with us. Jonty, welcome to the show. I hope you enjoy this HBL PSL edition. Lahore Qalandars on paper are a very strong side, so this should be a very good contest.
Thank you, Rambo. Good to be here. Sorry I'm a little bit late. Not like me. Usually got a little bit of speed on my side, but a little bit slow to get here. So looking forward to it. I'm glad the weather is not sizzling. It's a beautiful day, not too hot. That young AB de Villiers. Looking forward to seeing how he leads his side.
Yeah, Shaheen Shah Afridi is only 18 and he's mighty talented. Left arm pace. Gets the ball to angle across. All set. All in readiness. All right, Vince and Umar Siddique. And then the middle order, Evans and D. Christian, all-round strength in Andre Russell and Azam as well, and the Pacers. Yeah, so play just about seconds away from beginning. There we go then. Shaheen Shah Afridi has the ball. Lahore Qalandars have won the toss and have decided to bowl. Yeah, some nice shape away from the left-hander's off stump. This is a good start. He's got pace, he's got height. So many things working in his favour.
So we can't tell much about the wicket then, having watched yesterday's match in the evening. He kind of skidded on. He's a tall bloke, so he is going to get bounced. You're right there, Rambo. Good shape, good start. You want your opening bowler from the very first ball to set the tone, and that's a pretty decent delivery.
Yeah, it's a nice start. Yesterday we saw bowlers doing well when they hit the good length area. Normally in T20 you're looking for a fuller length or change of pace, but simple things did work for paces. Not a lot has changed regarding the pitch. Jonty, you would have played here. It's still the same. Shiny, glossy, great for batting.
But the stadium looks incredible though. Very, very different to what we had.
Upish slice, gets it past the man at points, so innings is off the mark. Johan Botha is the coach of Multan Sultans. He needs to lift them to perform. Watch out for Vince. He's looking at the field. He's a very good striker down the pitch. going down the leg side. He'll get it to bounce. Tall, and some movement there for him to extract as well. Yeah, it could be just a little bit difficult reading this pitch up front with the new ball, because even though it gives you the impression of being a pure batting surface, but there's something in it for the bowlers also in the first 3 or 4 overs. You see it to deviate a bit, that white ball, get it to bounce at times. No, it's the call. Shot the stumps.
Yeah, the key there is early call for one, but also an early call for no. So no harm done. Vince just wants to get off strike, get his innings going. We know he's a big, powerful hitter of the ball, but always nice just to get one run under your name, get your innings flowing.
Yeah, it's a lovely track. Grassless. It has been that way since 1985. Oh, big strike. Here's what he can do. Vince, quick as gunpowder, down the pitch and 4. 5 without a wicket. Five without a wicket. Haris Rauf can be slippery. Oh, got to him just a little bit quicker than he thought.
Yeah, that is pretty slippery. Right on there, Rambo. It's that kind of wicket though where, I like to say, what I like about this, he shimmies, but he keeps his shape. That's often the key. Too many players try and hit the ball too hard when they've decided to come at the bowler. Good shape straight down the ground.
That's a good delivery. You got to keep it away from his reach. But Jonty, you were a powerhouse in the field. In T20, which area do you think should be manned by the best fielder?
Rambo, you got to break it down. The power play where you think the ball's going to be, and then obviously once the field is spread, you want guys straight down the ground. Square leg, mid-wicket areas, but long on, long off certainly come into play.
That's good running. Tight single taken.
Yeah, AB de Villiers, as a captain now, he's thinking about bowling changes, field positions, and you don't often steal a single to AB de Villiers. You know, I think as a captain, you certainly get caught up in having to make all those other decisions, whereas a pure fielder, you can just focus on watching the ball and doing your job.
It's a pretty simple bowling action, doesn't put a lot of effort in his delivery stride. He picked up wickets and is the emerging player, young, playing HBL PSL for the first time. Made his presence felt, got wickets, accuracy, and then pitching the ball up. So he summed it up quite well early in the piece. Nice and full, getting it to reverse as well. Yeah, tremendous start to his career. Yeah, 139.5 kph is his average speed. He can amp it up to 145, 147. His fastest, I think, was 149.
he's certainly troubling the batsman, not making it easy at all. I don't know whether it's swing or it's pure pace. And that's the beauty of these sort of leagues. Gives great exposure for young players coming through. So the HBL, PSL, great platform to showcase your skills for the young Pakistan fast bowlers.
Yeah, importantly, he's got a smile on his face, so he must be enjoying this, which is great. Short ball. Once again, batsman hurried, and he just didn't get any response from his partner. Vince didn't like it in the end. 8 without a wicket. Network of roads around the stadium, and they, by the way, are not dinky toys, they're actual cars. Today being Friday, there's less chaos on the roads, otherwise it can be mayhem. Too high and a wide. I think that's the other thing. On a flat pitch, I think it's difficult really to judge what length to bowl a bouncer. It's head and shoulders, move for a million, move. So you've got to get it absolutely right where to start the shorter length.
Yeah, that's a good area. Talk about finding your length. For the short ball, this is a great delivery for an opening batsman to try and deal with. No foot movement, not sure whether to go forward or backwards, a little bit of shape. No harm done from a batting point of view. You are going to get beaten by the odd decent delivery when it's new and it's swinging. So I think the skill of an opening batsman, can you put that behind you? Just get on with facing the next ball.
Looks to be in good rhythm. Shaheen Shah Afridi is running in well. No break in stride. He's approaching the crease quite well. Multan Sultan's mascot. It's a sign. Multan Sultans have lost wickets regularly in the power play, so that's one area where they need to be better in this contest at least. No rhythm in the first 6 overs for them. It's a good single. Miscued it, but ran that single well. Let's try to assess where he is in regard to big shots. He shuffles across the stumps, improvises well. There's risk involved as well, but he's pulled it off so far. Very convincing down the pitch. Vince. Now that's beautifully dealt with. Margin of errors are so small, so you pick it up and it goes, it flies over, and it's a 4.
Yeah, what we like about this is, again, is a strong, solid base, not trying to overhit the ball in the power play. The bat didn't quite come through dead straight, but it's more than enough. He hasn't tried to overhit it. He knows with the fielder up, he just has to get pretty decent contact, and it has to go for 4.
Trying to understand where he's good and against whom he can struggle a bit. Left-handers seem to give him a little bit of concern. The averages improve and go down against right and left-handers. LHB, have a look. Average of 86. That's a lot. 1 wicket against the left-handers compared to 9. It's a miscue, earns him a single. And after 3, it's 16 without a wicket. Rahat Ali is coming on to bowl now. A little bit of whiff and it goes. Gets it past the man at point. That is well executed. A very soft beginning and he pays for it.
Yeah, I think as a new bowler, you come in, the batsmen are set, you can't afford to give them any width. And he has. It's a really good shot again, not trying to overhit it. Knowing Sadiq, if he gets it in good areas, it is going to go to the boundary.
It's a chip into the gap. Has been used regularly by Pakistan in test matches. It's a brief T20 career so far, 15 matches for him, 23 wickets. The numbers are not that bad. Average is pretty decent, 4 for 16 is best. Gets it to move around, not express, but does the job quite diligently.
Yep, Vince is the kind of player that does like to free his arms as much as possible. They're going to try and cramp him for room. This is not an area where, with a pitch, with a bounce, a little less bounce from that end, or just a bowler, change of bowlers, change of bounce.
Yeah, I mean, batsmen struggled in last evening as well. They just couldn't get anything, or most of it, out of the middle. That's gone all right. That is beautifully timed, sweetly done, over long off for a big 6.
Yeah, quite interesting, because on the stump mark, it didn't sound like he hit it that cleanly. I thought maybe AB de Villiers might have half a chance, because he is pretty quick. But Vince does like to get that front leg out the way, free his arms. I spoke about it. It's still not out the middle of the bat, but he hasn't tried to overhit it. I think that's a key. Watching it last night, some of the guys are trying to hit the ball too hard, hit across the line. You've got to get as much bat facing the ball as possible, extend the arms through the shot, and then he got enough on it to sail for 6.
He's got himself posted there at long off. Slow ball, well delivered. Once again shuffling the crease, moving towards the offside to get some elevation and excess through the leg side. Is always making the batsman think.
I think he's also trying to outthink the bowler. The bowler, he knows, pitched it up and maybe overcorrection. The ball a bit shorter. So trying to get inside the bowler's head and dominate that way. Preempt the next ball that's coming.
That's a good shot. That's gone all the way for 6. Once again, timing was the key to that ball traveling all the way over the road. 77th HBL 6. 34 without a wicket. Yeah, list of broadcasters from Jio to PTV to Willow TV, Hum Masala, ARY Digital, and then the live streaming. cricketgateway.pk on YouTube, cricketgateway.ae here in Middle East and North Africa, cricketgateway.au I think it was. AE. So tapmad.com, goonj.pk, Jazz TV, Crickwick, and FM 106.2 on radio as well. Change of ends. Oh, fine leg up in the ring. He tried to follow the batsman, trying to cramp him, but Vince is too smart really to let an opportunity go like this.
Yeah, we saw early on the strike rates. He's got a really good strike rate, Vince, against a short pitch bowling. He does back away, the bowler follows him, but your margin of error, again, not a big hit on the ball. He just knows that if he just got to help it on its way, he gets inside and just flicks it over fine leg, a short fine leg for 4.
This is an excellent beginning by Multan Sultans. Starting has been Achilles' heels, but not today. Oh, blistering drive through the offside. Take that. That boundary goes in an absolute different direction. That's why Vince is so lethal.
Yeah, he certainly gets his front leg out the way, clears his front leg so his arms can go anywhere. Makes all the room. Bowling wicket to wicket. If you miss, I hit. But Vince is good enough. Not only does he hit it, he hits it in the gap for 4.
Oh, that's gone horribly wrong. That is pressure for you. You exert pressure on a newbie and you see the results. So 2 boundaries have forced him to bowl a wide one down the leg side. So 3 balls and 3 fours. It's hurting Qalandars now. Oh, that's gone horribly wrong. That is pressure for you. You exert pressure on a newbie and you see the results. So 2 boundaries have forced him to bowl a wide one down the leg side. So 3 balls and 3 fours. It's hurting Qalandars now. Yeah, fired it wide. No chance for Brendan Taylor really to collect it. That's gone for another 4. Maybe 6. Maybe a 6. Yeah, 6 it is. 50 comes up. Oh, it's been a blistering start, and this over has yielded 19 runs so far.
Yeah, it was a pretty steady start the first 2 overs. And they have unleashed. Again, not off the middle of the bat, not where he's aiming. But in T20 cricket, you don't mind where it goes. HBL, PSL, you'll take the 6th no matter where it is scored.
AB de Villiers had a quick word with his rookie bowler. That last ball that went for 6 was 148 clicks. This time straighter, possibly a little slower in pace as well. No, it's 140.6 kph. And it happens with any young bowler. You put a bit of pressure and they react, and react violently. I think they lose the plot, and so at this stage it's all about maintaining discipline and balance.
Yeah, you can practice in the nets as much as you want. It's in the game where you're under a different kind of stress and pressure that it's really difficult to execute your plans.
Yeah, slow ball. Vince wants 2, only a single. Big over comes to an end. Multan Sultans, after a great start, says 1 more ball to come. 20 runs from the over so far.
Yeah, when you've already had this many scored off the over, it's that 7th delivery. Unless you take a wicket, you hate that 7th delivery.
Here it comes. Short ball, quick ball. And after 5, 54 without a wicket.
Well, this has been a perfect start for Multan Sultans. 54 on the board. Here's the South African, David Wiese, who's just flown in and has taken his place in the Qalandars side, and James Vince is home comfortably. And sometimes these decisions backfire, and this is one that looks as if it's not going the Qalandars way. David Wiese plays his cricket towards the Pretoria, the north of the country, for the Titans. AB de Villiers country. Bazid Khan has been there, haven't you, Baz? You've been there, haven't you, Baz? South Africa?
A couple of times, yeah. But it's a proper start this for Multan Sultans. Ball coming onto the bat. It's a better pitch. It's the pitch where we played the first match in Sharjah. And the ball's coming on. James Vince is hitting the ball through the line. And 57. 10.69.
James Vince is in the groove. 31 from 18, 3 fours, 2 sixes, and this is already now the best score by Multan Sultans in their power play, and we've got 4 balls to complete it. And Umar Siddique is playing his part as well. 20 from 14, and he's on his PSL debut, his debut in this year's HBL PSL.
James Vince enjoying the ball coming onto the bat, and so far it's looked as if the fast bowlers are going to travel the distance. Pace of the ball will be the order of the day.
Crack. Oh, well fielded. Shaheen.
Fielder plays very straight, that straight mid-wicket, almost like an off-spinner's deep mid-wicket. Bakar does well. Just on Umar Siddique, he's the son of a former international umpire, Pakistani umpire. Sadiq Khan passed away unfortunately in 2007, but he's got another brother who's played first-class cricket, hails from Lahore.
Well, he looks pretty much at home playing here, but every now and again, well, we know his batteries are fully charged because he's giving support to James Vince, but every now and again he's looking very leg side. And that's the end of the power play. It's the best power play for Multan in their short history. 60 for no wicket. Multan Sultans have been put into bat here, and they've made a really good start. 60 on the board from the first 6 overs. The power play is done, and it's their best. In the current evaluation, they would reach 200, but if they step on the gas without losing wickets, then a 220 score is imminent. Here's Rahat Ali. He's changed ends.
Power play today belonged to the batsman. Vince started it off with a pulverizing drive through. Anything short was smacked through the offside, lofted into the sky. But it was all the ball coming onto the bat and disappearing. Fantastic power hitting right from the word go.
James Vince, he's an England international with 13 test matches. He works this leg side, he's going to pick up another boundary.
Qalandars insisting with pace. Even after the power play, Rahat Ali is still going. And this time a cutter on the pads, and Vince just pops it over square leg. One bounce, another boundary.
Last night we had the Zalmi Karachi Kings match, and Umar Khan for Karachi didn't bowl. Left arm spin, and pace was getting carted all around the ground. And here we got Sandeep Lamachane, the Nepalese bowler. Short again, held round, and you can't bowl there to James Vince.
Not working, and Rahat Ali not learning. Too short, too easy once again for James Vince. Too much time on his hands to just put it around with power and help himself.
Rahat Ali is going to learn quickly here that unless he pitches the ball up, maybe get a semblance of swing, he's going to get pasted all around this ground. It's a small ground. Can't bowl short to James Vince. Well, Vince is going to look for 2. He'll only get 1, surely. Oh, it's a Tapal T moment. There he is. Tapal T. What is he? A launcher? No, he's a provider. What is he?
Rocket Man.
Oh, you can't have rocket tea.
What, you want petrol tea?
You can have Tapal tea. Umar Sadiq. 23 from 17. Slower ball this time from Rahat Ali.
For Multan Sultans, important to keep this going. We saw in that very first game 160 on this pitch. That was the first game in Sharjah. 160 was chased down easily. So you're looking at minimum 180.
Problem here for the Qalandars is there's so much batting, high octane batting to come. Andre Russell being one of them for Multan, and a single off the last ball of the 7th over. 72 without loss. Still to come after this partnership, which has put on 72 in 7 overs. Laurie Evans, he's got a big score already. Dan Christian, Shoaib Malik, Andre Russell. 72 from 44. And it's, at the moment, this is a very tough scenario for AB de Villiers and the Qalandars, because James Vince has really taken them apart. Naturally, the fielders, when it's going around like this, fielders tend to stand back a little bit. You've got to keep on putting pressure, but the fielders, when the ball has been hit this hard so often, tend to stand back a little bit. David Wiese is the South African bowler here.
Bowls a lot of change-ups, and that's what's needed here. Pace off the ball. Try and bowl those cutters. Try and make the batsman make his own pace. But once you bowl seam up, it's too good a pitch for any sort of batsman to hit through the line.
Uppish, and it's going to run away for another boundary.
It's all going Multan Sultan's way. This time through the offside. Mohammad Sadiq just managing to hit it past point. Trying to get this much straighter, but in the end it just scooped over a point. And guess what? Another boundary.
Two recognised spinners in this Qalandars team. That might be a wide, it might be no. Umpire gives the benefit of doubt. Might just have a quiet word with David Wiese. So you've got Sandeep Lamachani, the leg spinner, and you've got Agha Salman, who can bowl some off spin as well. I suppose that a push Fakhar Zaman can bowl some off spin if required. It's surely Rahad Ali is the fielder. Oh, that should have been a lot closer. Brendan Taylor, I don't think he realised that Umar Sadiq, or did he?
I think he did. He was quite clever in not collecting the ball. He was right in front of the stumps. He let it go through, and if it was a direct hit, it would have been curtains. Curtains.
He's gone for the big hit over deep mid-wicket here. He's not going to get his 4. Yeah, Fakhar Zaman bowls left arm spin, but I would think that surely AB de Villiers will look to change this. And maybe get Sandeep Lamachani in. AB de Villiers captain. There's no Mohammad Hafiz. He's out of this year's HBL PSL with a badly broken thumb, right thumb. That'll be a wide. That'll be a wide, and the last thing that Qalandars need to do here is bowl extra deliveries.
Wiese just going round the wicket after being hit through the offside. Umar Sadiq quite proficient through the offside, the cut shot, trying to cut down the angle, trying to angle the ball back in.
8 overs, 82 for no wicket. Shaheen 2 overs, none for 13. Rauf 2 overs is cost in 23. Rahad Ali 2 overs for 30. Wiese has bowled a couple of overs. So now we've got spin. Sandeep Lamachani. It's his HBL PSL debut. And his first ball in the PSL gets smashed for 6.
Welcome. Welcome, Sandeep. Short. Too short. And James Vince smashes it into the crowd. Chance for a Pepsi, catch a crore if there was any.
Well, that, if you keep numbers, Bazid, was the 999th 6 in the HBL PSL. Oh, Bazid, ye Qalandars kya kar rahe hain? Huh, Bazid? Ye Qalandars kya kar rahe hain?
That's the best version of "what are you doing" from Alan Wilkins. 50 for James Vince. He's been batting superbly. He's come out of the blocks, firing the boundaries everywhere.
Superb innings this from the 27-year-old Englishman. 5 fours, 3 sixes, and it's come off 28 balls.
Let's hear it again, Alan. That "what are you doing" Qalandars.
Is it pitched outside or is it on? Brendan Taylor with the appeal. A.B. de Villiers is asking his keeper, what should we do? Shall we appeal? No. Oh, Qalandars, ye Qalandars kya kar rahe hain?
Beautiful, magical.
It's gone big. That's a big one. That is 1,000 sixes in the HBL PSL, and it's come from the big bat of James Vince. And it's the 80th HBL PL6 this season.
The googly again, and he celebrated the 1,006 with an absolutely massive one.
Goodness me, he is finding holes in the field like a Qalandar in the Qalandars. It's 100 for 9. It's fireworks time for Multan. Nine overs gone, and Multan Sultans with 100 on the board, and Qalandars are still looking for a breakthrough. And I reckon the spectators need to wear some helmets here because the ball is flying around. Laurie Evans is due to come in, and he's in some good form as well, another Englishman. Rahat Ali. It's another single. Right, let's go down to Erin Holland. Erin has got Aqib Javed with her.
Thanks, Wilco. Yes, of course, former Pakistani fast bowler, the coach of Lahore Qalandars.
I reckon the spectators need to wear some helmets here because the ball is flying around. Laurie Evans is due to come in, and he's in some good form as well, another Englishman. Rahat Ali. It's another single. Right, let's go down to Erin Holland. Erin has got Aqib Javed with her.
Thanks, Wilco. Yes, of course, former Pakistani fast bowler, the coach of Lahore Qalandars. What have you got to do to break this partnership?
Oh, it's a good one. I mean, the first 3 overs we contained them well, but now they have a great rhythm. You know, Lemmy Cheney is the one guy who can take wickets, and in first, you know, you're always expecting early wickets. A pitch like Sharjah, it's about taking wickets because otherwise you can't control, you can't contain at times. So I think within 2 overs, I'm expecting the 2 wickets to come back, bring back the momentum.
Hey, Sandeep is a fantastic spinner, but you've been mentoring a lot of fast bowling talent, and I think Haris Rolfe has been one of the finds of the tournament thus far.
Yeah, so far he's the fastest in this tournament. What I was expecting him to just run and bowl fast, but sometimes, you know, lack of experience. But we are really confident bowling him in the depth in the middle. But today we tried him with the new balls. I think sometimes it's it's too much asking from a youngster.
100%. And I mean, gameplay at the moment, what sort of a score are you hoping to contain the Sultans to at this point?
Look like 200. But, in Sharjah, nothing is more. You can chase down any total, but at the moment they're going really good.
And just lastly as well, such a shame to have lost Mohamed Hafeez with that injury, but with someone like A.B. de Villiers to step in and take the reins, you must be feeling pretty confident in that wonderful leadership that you have available to you.
Yeah, I mean, look, it took us 3 years to bring a good, experienced Pakistani player, but unfortunately he's not anymore with the Qalandars. So far, so good. AB's charged, he's on. That's a good thing, because when he became a captain, he started involving more and more. So I think, hoping that he bring good results as well.
Well, thank you so much for your time. We'll let you get back to concentrating on the game.
Okay, thank you.
Back to you boys in the comm box.
Well, there's still no change here for the Qalandars. They still haven't made the breakthrough. It's 107 on the board. Two balls to complete 10 overs. Well, even spin failed because Lamijani in his first over in PSL cricket went for 17. And James Vince here is playing the innings of his life here for Multan. 61, strike rate of 196. Inside out, and he's gone again, and this time it's 4. There is no stopping James Vince in Sharjah.
The sound off the bat. He's hitting the ball so hard. But the key is, although he opens up, he stays still and then hits it. Head position perfect, over extra, knew where the gap was. Beautiful shot.
Oh dear, he is the Viceroy of Multan Sultans cricket. That's what he is. James the Viceroy. Slower ball, and it still flies off the bat.
They have absolutely destroyed the opposition. Qalandars at the receiving end. Are we set for a carnage, Graham Smith?
Such a different batting performance from the one we saw last night. It was slow and dreary and hard work. Vince and Sadiq playing beautifully, complementing each other well. Different styles, right hand, left hand, and it's been a challenge for the Qalandars. And there we go, and it continues. Straight after the strategic timeout, wasting no time is James Vince.
Right then, the 6 counter is moving. 81st HBL 6. Hard length bowled, tried and gone over long off.
You have to say that it's a good surface. De Villiers and his bowlers need to do some thinking now. One, you got to think wickets. How do you get some wickets? What is the tactics to do that? That's a well run 2. Also, which type of bowlers are going to get you some impact in the game here? Try and control the bleeding. Because at the moment, it's looking a race to 200 here for Multan.
Right, we've got the Area Lucky T-shirt launcher. Can make you win washing machines, signed cricket balls and bats. Plenty of good stuff. Yeah, it's got the Oho shirt. 120 without a wicket, highest partnership for any wicket for Multan Sultans, and that's big. That's out of there. Slow ball, pigs off in no time.
Yeah, technically sits back slightly, does James Vince, and he's just hitting it on top of the bounce. The timing has been magnificent. Just as it sits up, hands through the ball. It's been some of the best batting we've seen in this current PSL. He looked good in his first game, Vince, and got out playing cross-bat shot. Today he sorted that out. He's been hitting in good areas.
no mercy. No overseas batsman has scored a century in HBL PSL history. Are we seeing a bit of history made tonight?
Oh, we saw the Yorker, the first one to James Vince. And I think that... Oh, colourful fans, Brighto colourful fans. I think that's something they've got to do a bit more of. You try and make sure that Vince only gets one. How do I get him off strike with just a single? The moment they're bowling a few hit-me deliveries, he's on top. So what is the delivery that I can bowl to the other batsman and hopefully build some pressure that way?
Expecting the leg spinner really to do the job, Lamichan, but he was Lamichan, in fact, that's how it's pronounced, from Nepal, 18-year-old prodigy. 128 without a wicket. .128 without a wicket after 11 overs. The scoreboard is flying, courtesy Vince and Siddique partnership. Yeah, this is what can happen if they don't get it right. 233. Lamichhane with a bit more flight. I think you've got to do that by a wicket at this stage. It won't hurt them that much.
Yeah, I'd be in big-time defensive mode. You've got to learn to defend sometimes as a fielding team, especially in 2020. Now, Vince is going strong. A defensive ploy is to get him off strike. Where can I just give him one? Try and starve him of those boundaries and build pressure on Siddique. Make him make a play. Get Vince out of the rhythm. So learn to be defensive sometimes. You need to do that well.
Toying with the field. So three men clustered together in that point area, so he's got to go flat and a bit short. He goes big. Is this the opportunity? Falls short of the advancing fielder at long on. 2 runs taken. Yeah, created a bit of an opportunity, an opening, but just didn't follow through. Yeah, trying to fetch it from off to leg.
Not a bad tactic, just forcing him to reach for one. 3 covers, 3 points, covering that wide one with the extra cover. Good bowling from Lamichane, good thinking this. Not a lot of spin in the surface, so you've got to be excellent in your skills, your execution of length. Not allowing batters to line you up.
Lord Qalandar's spin department has been zero in a way. They haven't picked up a wicket, so all wickets have gone to pacers. Oh, edge and runs. More misery, more frustration. Rahat Ali. I think that will be reviewed. This adds to the misery and frustration of the fielding side. Rahat Ali, not a natural when it comes to diving. I think he's done. I think he's done all right. Flicked the ball back into play. Was his hand touching the rope when he was in contact with the ball? That's the big query for the third umpire to answer. What do you think, Smithy? Okay.
I'd give it to him just for effort. I think he's done really well. Always get scared when I see a big fast bowler diving forward like that. Pressure on your shoulders.
It's a miss hit. It is a miss hit. Will this be taken? That is an outstanding catch. That really is well done. It's Fakhar Zaman who's a safe pair of hands, and he made it look easy. He was running just next to the line, and he had that line in the periphery. Bowled it from far back, trying to get more loop. And this really was a good running catch.
Yeah, Jubilee safe hands. Never easy running around the boundary like that, keeping your eyes steady. But the end of a wonderful innings from James Vince. He's 84, coming at a strike rate of 204. Multan now 135 for 1.
At 3 is Shoaib Malik. Oh, what is happening? The left-hander was ball watching, and Shoaib Malik had almost come at a handshaking distance. 135 for 1. It's a great platform set to dent the opposition. Vince with a mighty 84. Shoaib Malik is marking his guard. He's played beautifully. He's safe and secure and gets the job done. Strike rate of 124, average of almost 30. 250s in 3 innings in this HBL PSL. A couple of runs, so he's off and running.
It was a good over from Lamichhane. He knew he was going to be targeted by Vince, who was in full flight. Mixed up the lines, made him reach for the odd one. The lengths were good. Just held enough in the surface to catch the top half of the bat, and Fakhar Zaman takes an excellent catch. This is when, as a captain, you got to go to your bowler and say, listen, in particular, Rad Ali, it's been a bad night for you, you've travelled, but let's put that all behind us. You have an opportunity in the next 6 balls to make a play in the game. You know, get us a wicket, bowl a good over that can change the course of, save us 20-30 runs in the run chase. So just putting that past to one side and focusing on 6 deliveries ahead.
Yeah, this is a good period to bowl a few dots, get the rhythm back. New batsman in. Shoaib Malik takes just a little bit of time to warming up to hitting 4s and 6s, so here's an opportunity for Qalandars.
It's been a good over from Rad Ali. He's 0 for 44 in 3.3, so tough night, but maybe de Villiers wants a good 3 deliveries from him to make an impact at a game at any stage. That's why the mental side is so crucial, how you bounce back.
Excellent length to Shoaib Malik. These days normally he gets a lot of short balls. Right, head and shoulders, move for million. Seen it all. Two more balls left in this over. Trying to adjust the field on the leg side. AB de Villiers, what is he thinking? Just trying to understand the logic of a shift of a fielder on the leg side. So mid-wicket has been launched next to the leg umpire, and there's a straighter mid-wicket now in place. Slow ball, straighter ball. Worked into the gap for a run.
It was the bowler's move. He asked for it. He obviously knew that he wanted to go back of a length, left arm gripper, off cutter into the surface. So he asked de Villiers for the change. So far it's been a good over from Ra'ad Ali. Can he close it down? This is where you just want to go for one to finish the over. Dot ball or one.
On 43, playing his first game of this HBL PSL. Oh, that's such a waste. It's a wide down the leg side. I think he was looking obviously for a Yorker length, but he got it wrong.
As you said, you want to just get the basics right. That sixth ball of the over. It's given him another opportunity, Sadiq, to maybe get a boundary. Looked like there might have been a bit of tail on that delivery as well. That'll be something that will help the Qalandars going into the last 6 overs.
It's a very good last over from the left armer. Just 5 runs from it, 140 for 1. It's a very good last over from the left armer. Just 5 runs from it, 140 for 1. Yeah, very good last over from a left armer, Ra'ad. This goes on to show if you pick a wicket, you can be back in the game. Oh, big shot that is. That's glorious. Goes all the way for 6 in the slot, and Lamichhane stunned by that 6. It's a 50 for Umar Sadiq as well. What a knock.
No, he's done excellent work tonight, Sadiq. Played foil to James Vince, but in his moments has scored well all around the ground, played beautifully. Nice way to bring your 50 up as well. A slog sweep into the crowd.
And oh, dropped. Haris Rauf there, just couldn't get it. It's kind of a lob which he misread, I think. Haris Rauf in the circle and shot fine.
Looked like he was struggling to judge the pace. Went back, went forward, and then had to dive at it. Put the hands in the wrong place. They can't afford missed chances, the Qalandars. They're so far behind the game. They need to be on the button.
Yeah, they would have dismissed a guy who's batting set on 50. Costly miss by the fielder. Big shot down the ground. That's muscle for 6. 150 comes up for Multan Sultans. There's Shoaib Malik who smoked one over mid-wicket.
It's such a strength of Malik's game throughout the PSL. Whenever he's wanted to dance down and punch one over mid-wicket mid-on, he's hit it sweet. Picks the googly again. Oh, blows beautifully, flies into the sky.
Waiting on it this time, trying to create a different angle. He's an excellent player of spin bowling, Shoaib Malik.
Surface playing well. Good to see batsmen have the ability to play through the line as HBL predict Viz 200. You've got to believe that that's on their mind now. Stroke play has been a lot better tonight. The surface has allowed it.
Well, Lamichhane had come in and produced the form that his captain wanted him to. A couple of opportunities, picked up a wicket as well. Zek Motor Oil, hit and win, so hit the tin and win 100 US. Yeah, goes downtown. It's a miscue. This should be taken. Easily done. Lamichhane has got another wicket. He's a real performer, this kid. Making his presence felt.
You have to feel it was unnecessary from Malik. They've got the 2 maximums in the over. Just maybe a 1 to finish and target the next. Flatter, skiddier one. It just grips enough to cause mistiming from Malik. And he lobs it to middle. That is a huge wicket for the Qalandars. The captain of Multan has gone for 10. 155 for 2.
Mr. T is in to tee off. Andre Russell. Just 18 matches so far in his HBL PSL career. 131 is the strike rate. Average is not great. Best score of 35. All they need is a 35 from him at this stage, with a strike rate of 160. Shaheen Shah Afridi is coming back for another stint. Bowled well, 2 overs, none for 13. His opening spell was impressive. A quick word with A.B. de Villiers. It's well collected by the keeper. So idea is to keep it nice and tight on that middle and leg stump line. But as you rightly pointed out, Smithy, this wasn't really needed. 50 runs in the over, and even then Shoaib Malik wasn't satisfied. Took a lot of chance, and his ability to take less risks make him such a great prospect in T20s, and on this occasion just failing the stress test.
He's consistently taking on boundary riders, which is never easy. Tucked away leg side. Yes, the platform is there and you want to maximize and get the biggest total possible. I think he could have afforded to be a little bit more street smart with 15 off the over. There are other bowlers where you can really target. Lamichhane has good skill. He mixes it up well, and if you're not quite there, he's going to have his day. So in the end, a big wicket for Qalandars. They needed that. They needed the knock over the experience of Shoaib Malik, who handles back end so well, manipulates the ball well, has power and can think.
Yeah, it's like the game of chess. You have your invaders against spin, so you plant a Shoaib Malik versus Lamichhane, and Lamichhane this time was too good for him. Bamboozled him with a flatter ball that didn't spin a lot, but bowled the length, held the nerve, and got a great result. Slow ball, chance at the non-strikers in.
Andre Russell in an interesting phase of his T20 career. The bowling really just seems like he's rolling his arm over at the moment. No real intent or pace or thought to it. So that then, because of that lack of performance on that side, now shifts the need for him to perform with the bat. With this platform, this is a big night for him.
That's a bouncer. That's a good ball as well. The beauty of T20 cricket is that you can have a good time with the ball in the last 5 overs and make it count. So for Qalandars, it's not, everything is not lost yet. All they need to do is to be judicious, be intelligent in the last 5. If they can drag this total from the expectant 200 to 180, it'll be kind of a success, and probably on a pitch like this, a doable run chase. That's gone a mile up in the air. Who wants it? Brendan Taylor has got the gloves. Well, a 10-second silence for that, maybe.
And 10 push-ups. Such a costly drop. It had been a great over from Shaheen Afridi. The mix-up, the changes with the really aggressive style bowling with the off-cutters into the surface. And he had his man. And all he needed was his keeper to do the rest. It stayed up for a long time. And just watching from our comm box, he never looked settled.
Yeah, got to admit I was fearing for the worst as well. With the gloves on, he had to call for it. Another chance, another opportunity. Is this taken? It is a deep square leg. Shaheen Afridi wins the little battle here in this over. It's the guy who's got a 50 who's been dismissed. Sadiq played so well in the end. Just couldn't middle one over square leg. Sohail Akhtar was the fielder.
Excellent bit of bowling. What a 6 balls that was from Shaheen Afridi. Showed every bit of talent and skill. Just checking the no ball. That's fine. Thoroughly enjoyable over to watch. It was really great thinking, execution, change-ups. Just the man that has it all, Shaheen Afridi. Brings to close a good innings from Umar Sadiq, 53, striking just under 140. Multan just wobbling slightly at 157 for 3.
Oh dear, these are going to hurt now. When you drop someone like Andre Russell, he makes you pay. These are big body blows. 85 HBL tournament 6s.
One of the big entertainers in this fabulous format. And the crowd is coming in all the time, looking forward to this double-header Friday. This is match 10, then we've got match 11, and I've been waiting for Lamakhani to turn up because he is such a talent, this young fellow from Nepal who's been down under, getting experience there, and now he is on a stage here that is very difficult for bowlers, let alone young wrist spinners, at this venue on this very good 22 yards.
Lamakhani, you'll remember his first outing in HBL PSL cricket. He's gone for a few yards. Andre Russell hasn't got enough underneath it. The bowler wants it. The bowler takes it. Lamakhani, if anyone else can't, I will.
Yeah. How are you feeling now, Brendan Taylor? Yeah, he's the first to run over the Zimbabwean who put him down in the previous over off Shaheen Afridi, and it hasn't cost too many. Hit a maximum and then got out. But well done, young man. There, letting out a little bit of frustration and energy. Good to see. Russell goes cheaply in the end for just 7. It's 163 for 4.
Dan Christian is the new batsman. And I think that's the first orthodox forward defence we've seen today. Just hasn't been enough time for one. It's the end of Andre Russell.
Well, it does love the stroke to go to. Slog sweep on one knee. It's very effective for Russell. So, yeah, I like the celebration too. It's such a good finisher here too, Dan Christian. It's a good time for the Aussie to come in here. Almost 16 overs bowled, and he's come in at an important juncture.
Well, he's bowled it with varying pace. He's got 3 wickets, different speeds. Of course, he's used variation, but this has been his most expensive analysis, but he's taken 3 wickets. Don't forget that. 16 gone, 164 for 4. Well, after all the pyrotechnics at the top of the order with James Vince and Siddiq, it's now 2 new batsmen. Siddiq played well. He played well in supporting James Vince. Guess what? When you're with Danny Morrison, you don't want to talk too much. You want to drink a Tapal tea. Is that right, Danny?
It'll help you take the pills.
Let's have a toast.
Take those pills, Alan.
With the Tapal tea, he has to take his pills. Problem now for Multan, and of course it works in Kalanda's favour, is that they've got 2 new batsmen at the crease. So it's restarting when they really should have had someone there to carry on the momentum.
Well, analysis of the young man, who said it's his first outing here in the HBL PSL for Lamakhchani. 3 for 46. Funny, look, 9 dots in his analysis, so he really did disappear, given that you take out those dot balls as well. It's an over and a half. Hustle! Well done, DC. Was he 19 years young? It's infancy. Yeah, first ball up, then he disappeared. But he got boshed a bit, but I tell you what, he got 3 people out. And important wickets too.
It's well bowled by David Wiese, who's been around a long time David Visa.
Yeah, and that's right. The challenge for spinners is that the ground isn't big. We know that. And so to get these crucial victims, top players, he has snared some really good scalps here. Very important. When you get that pace right, if you're slower, more challenging. Yeah, you got to be brave, but you'll see the quicker deliveries disappeared. It's when you take pace off it, it's harder to hit.
Well, that's top edged. It's top edged, but it's got enough on it to go all the way. Well, top edge, leading edge, whatever it is, it's a 6. 174 for 4. Three overs to go here in Sharjah. The first game today on this Friday, Multan Sultans were put into bat by A.B. de Villiers, the captain now of the Qalandars, in the absence of Mohammad Hafiz, who's out of the tournament, a badly broken thumb, and Mohammad Hafiz take him a while to get back. And this is now Haris Rauf, who is one of the emerging players in the tournament. He's gone for 23 in 2 overs. Well, that's well bowled. It's tough to try and get your radar set, but when you try and get a Yorker in first ball. Three overs to go here in Sharjah. The first game today on this Friday, Multan Sultans were put into bat by A.B. de Villiers, the captain now of the Qalandars, in the absence of Mohammad Hafiz, who's out of the tournament, a badly broken thumb, and Mohammad Hafiz take him a while to get back. And this is now Haris Rauf, who is one of the emerging players in the tournament. He's gone for 23 in 2 overs. Well, that's well bowled. It's tough to try and get your radar set, but when you try and get a Yorker in first ball.
And I look at this wicket block. We're now jumped back across to where we started here. Of course, last night we were on the other side. We're a little bit slower. And I look at the power plays of both sides. Karachi 33 for 2, and Peshawar, they were 38 for 1 in the power plays. Today, 60. The Multan Sultans posted 60, bang on, 10s in the power play. So it just shows you, even in this wonderful sort of square that is renowned for good batting and flat surfaces, slightly across the square, and it's made a heck of a difference. And this young man here I've been impressed with. He's loved their 150 on his back, breaking the sound barrier of 150 clicks. That last one, yeah, getting up there. Good full stuff.
forward Rana might have had some uneasy moments. The Rana brothers right there, and there's another one, Samin. This is Haris Rauf. 147 is quickest. That's quick. That's really is uncomfortably quick if you get it in the right place. Slowest 117. Well, that's squeezed off the edge, outside edge of the bat. And Shaheen Shah Afridi out there. I'm not just sure that he actually sighted that. I don't think he saw it off the bat here.
Yeah, I'm with you, Wilco. They do say that here, just when you get that level like that, when you smear one and it's that sort of slice and it's sort of about just what, 8 feet, 10 feet off the air, it gets lost a little bit here in the backdrop of the crowd. And of course you think today, Friday, a lot of white being worn in the crowd, and of course the ball's white. So it's going to be a little difficult to pick up. And of course the white steel fencing around, you throw that into the mix, and I do remember it well. Hard to pick up those skimmers.
Well bowled. Well, this is good from Haris Rauf. He's come back strongly in this third over.
That slice over cover, and it's just that height there. It's just a skimming smear. Came in, couldn't pick it up, and was too late to try and dive at it.
Yorker again. That's a terrific over from Haris Rauf. Only 5 from it, 18 gone, 179 for 4. .179 for 4, 2 overs to go here. Multan Sultans put into bat by AB de Villiers, and now in these last 12 deliveries, if they're all legal, AB will be hoping that Multan do not reach 200. 200 has been scored here last year by Lahore, and Quetta got the runs. That was in 2017, I beg your pardon. But in 2016, in the opening HBL PSL, Mohammad Irfan is just getting ready for his spell when he bowls.
Now listen, if you need to see some highlights, the place to go, crickandjeff.com.
Let me go back to 2016. Lahore scored a 200 there in Dubai, and Quetta 203 for 8. They got the runs there as well. So on this, and that's the highest total, 203 in PSL history. So Quetta, they were on the money there against Lahore. Here, 180 for 4 with 11 balls to go. 200 is in sight. Upish, great effort. Aga Salman. Aga Salman is the fielder.
Tremendous effort. This is that, yeah, just that lovely punch. Aga Salman, yeah, worthy. Well done. He's safe 4. Wide, fuller one. Just thought there maybe Shaheen thought about coming round with this next one. Yeah, it is a great effort. Top marks for effort.
Back over the wicket now.
Yeah, it's just interesting, Wilco, and you from the left-handed fraternity. Didn't see much of Shaheen come around. He doesn't favour, isn't it funny? He doesn't like it so much. I had a chat to him during that New Zealand series one day as he played there, and he said, yeah, it's something that he's learning to develop, but he does certainly prefer to be over the wicket. Left arm over, that is.
Well, I would imagine that he's bowled over the wicket for most of his young life, so to learn a new craft takes time. Oh, he's tried to bowl the sort of cutter, wrapped his fingers round the ball, take the pace off it. Okay, he's a full toss, but it's only one.
Just looking at Laurie Evans there, because Laurie Evans, I saw him in the Bangladesh Premier League recently, and he opened or batted in 3 or 4. He's a top order player, but he's come in late here, and now he's in the death overs, and he really hasn't got much of a side. He's faced 12, but he hasn't got a good side of it. Here we go, coming round now.
And he's bowled another full toss, and he's paying the price.
Just as you say, Alan Wilkins, it's a learning curve. So not natural for him, clearly. And he's missed his mark by some margin there. Almost went for 6 here. Small little ground, as we all appreciate, in Sharjah.
Oh, he's caught hold of this. That's flying into the stands for 6. That's the 12th 6 of the innings. 192 for 4. 1 over to go. Blistering start from Multan Sultans, having been put into bat. The opening partnership putting on 135. And Dan Christian now with a 6 to take his score to 21. My goodness, this is a good hit.
Yeah, shame for Shaheen Afridi, because it just ruined his figures somewhat. Ended up with 1 for 28, but Dan Christian is so adept at that sort of stroke in the death overs.
Final over, Haris Rauf. And he'll have to bowl another one.
Gorgeous scene here, and can't make it live. Get to Geo Super, PTV Sports, Willow TV, Hammasala, and Ari Digital in the Middle East. It's just everywhere. And then you can live stream it. Oh, go crazy. Cricket Gateway everywhere. PK and AE, it's just there.
Looking for the Yorker, well bowled, hits the stumps, he's done well. Oh, Haris Rauf, take a bow. He's getting the send-off from the batsman as well. But it was a command performance from the bowler, but the audience didn't like it.
Yeah, I think Dan Christian gave a good laugh about it. He's disappeared somewhat, Ralph, today. Lost sight of the ball, and oops. Yeah, and then I'll see you later, DC. And quick fire cameo 21. Oh, mate, what's that about? So the Aussie wasn't going to take a backward step with that one, young man. Got stuck in and gave him his spray. He has to go for 21. Off just 10, it's 194 for 5.
Ahmad Azam is the new bat. 194 for 5. Well, they're going to get one. That'll do, because it gets Laurie Evans on strike, and he's been in for 12 deliveries, Evans, and he's taken his time. He's only got 8 from 12.
Wonderful full delivery. Christian lost sight of it, but Ralph does well there to hit the stumps. Could have been embarrassing if he missed it from there, you reckon. And then a little send on there, and DC wasn't too happy about that. Said, mate, you've disappeared today. And let him know. Brilliant.
Gone straight up in the air. Who wants it? The bowler's underneath it. Haris Rauf takes it.
He said, Taylor, don't you dare get out of my way. Not on today's form, BT. Sorry. Dropped Russell earlier in the piece. But Laurie Evans, who's a bit more of a stroke maker, not a slogger. And he has gone rather tamely. 8 off 13. And Haris Rauf is enjoying himself in the HBL PSL. Confirmation gone for 8, 195 for 6 now.
Ahmad Azam is on strike. Smashes it to long on for 1. Should just be 1. 2 balls to go, 196. They're looking for the 200 here.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they could get that. Psychologically, so demanding. And there's the end of Laurie Evans again. Yeah, 2 deliveries. 4 to breach the 200 barrier. Yeah, Evans a little bit slow on it. But top marks to the bowler. Brave enough to do it.
Hits it straight past the bowler for 1. Will he get a boundary? Yes, he will. And that brings up the 200.
Yeah, AB de Villiers, man with a cape on normally, couldn't get there. And neither could Long On, because he had a fair way to come across. De Villiers, even though he didn't get all of it, got enough timing. Yeah, de Villiers was never in the hunt. And Long On, well, maybe could have done a little better. In terms of the lengths, and you look at the wickets, in terms of getting people out, he's bounced people out, he's tried to bowl full boundaries.
Oh, is that going to be a wide? No, it's not. It's end of the innings. End of the innings. It's the first time that Multan Sultans have scored 200, and their innings, after a blistering start, finishes 200 for 6.
Fantastic batting strip. The required rate is over 10, so it requires a different kind of a mind to go out there and track this down. I've got Bazit here with me. Bazit, 201 from 120 balls. In normal circumstances, you would, what, give it 70-30 in favor of the team that has scored double ton. But on a pitch like this, in Sharjah, small fence, could be 50-50.
Yeah, defending a total is difficult in Sharjah, but the most important thing will be the first 6 overs, the power play. Multan Sultans went berserk. They didn't lose a wicket, went at 10 and over, and Mohammad Irfan likely to bowl the new ball. If he can deliver a few punches right at the start, then it's going to be easier for Multan Sultan.
Sohail Akhtar, 13 matches, average of almost 30, strike rate of 1, 2, 3. That seems to be the going rate these days of the top order batsmen. Strike rate of around 130 and an average of 30. Fakhar Zaman, best score of 94. They need to get the best out of him in this situation. Extra height, therefore extra bounce, and therefore more zip and more spice from Mohammad Irfan. Right, the middle order is formidable, courtesy AB de Villiers. I was hoping AB de Villiers would open the innings, 200 to get. Why not enter the arena and lead from the front? .05 RPO, and they need to go at 100 RPM. Only twice has a target been chased down, target in excess of 200. Off and running into the gap. That's beautifully placed. Enough legs, and that makes it to the fence as well. So an auspicious start from the left-hander.
Testament to the wicket straight away. Short of a length ball comes onto the bat and he just whipped it from the stumps to the onside. Off and running. All Qalandars, especially Fakhar Zaman, should enjoy this trip.
Oh, cut him in half. It avoided the keeper as well. So a messy start from Multan Sultans. That is the last thing that they need at this stage to leap force. An unnecessary boundary.
Terrific delivery. Ball nipping back in and just kept on going. Yeah, Umar Sadiq had no chance. Irfan produces a beauty, but it goes for 4 byes.
I think that's the line to bowl to him. That's the angle to bowl to Fakhar Zaman. His bat at times closes on the ball. Yeah, don't bowl him there. He likes the width, enjoys the width. All right, let's revisit the aerial fielding dive moment. Well stopped. Laurie Evans, the fielder at point. What is Shoaib Malik thinking? Yeah, there's a slip in play, so obviously wickets will matter. And you've got to give support to Irfan because he's their best bet with the new ball. Up in the air, it's skied up and lands in no man's land. Extra bit of zip from Burj Irfan.
We talk about bounce. That was a brutal delivery. It's got so big on Sohail Akhtar and it's carried all the way to that 30-yard circle. Irfan at his best.
Should have gone for that as a cotton ball chance. Because with his height, he could have gone out there in no time. Just 10 steps and he would have caught it. But yeah, it was a nasty one for Sohail Akhtar to deal with. So, I mean, I played against Joel Garner, I think, just 1 or 2 games, and it was mighty difficult, really, to locate the ball. And Irfan is taller than Joel Garner, so that means that ball would be coming out of his hand just a little bit above the side screen. Just huge challenge. Shaheen Afridi is tall as well, but not as tall as Irfan. More runs. There was the leg side field once again. Fakhar, very good start. 12 without a wicket. Mohammad Ilyas is the new bowler. Catch it. Didn't have any strength to go to the man at mid-off.
Emerging player, and it'll be a tough call for him in the power play. Fakhar Zaman started off well. The pitch is good. The ball's coming onto the bat. He'll need to hit that length perfectly, because Lahore Qalandars in search of 201 are already 13 without loss, and especially Fakhar Zaman, who's looking to get those boundaries flowing. Shoaib Malik jogging away to the boundary, comes back, all settled now.
I'm sure they'll not be thinking about 187 Lahore Qalandars at this stage. 187 required from 112, so you've got to remain engaged in what is on offer right now rather than thinking ahead of yourself. And also got to pick the bowlers that you can attack. Mohammad Ilyas is young, so he can be picked off. Short height, but he runs in a straight line and tries to bowl wicket to wicket. A little bit of doubt regarding that.
So far he's done well. He's bowled pretty straight to both Fakhar and Sohail Akhtar. Umar Sadiq just mentioning that it might have gone down leg, but at least he's not allowing the batsman to free his arms. Another one pretty straight, attacking the stumps. Maybe a little inside edge, maybe going down leg, but the line is good.
Not happy with the cricket blades. The bat has been changed, replaced. Got the ump cam available. Oh, that's brilliant. That really is a strong drive down the ground. Andre Russell is a terrific fielder, but didn't have a chance really to stop it. It went like a bullet.
Just a tad fuller from Ilyas, and Sohail Akhtar stood up on the up, smashed it down the ground. Raced off the bat.
Yeah, excellent start by the Qalandars. 18 without a wicket. Into the gap, away she goes towards square leg for a couple of runs. All part of learning cycle for Mohammad Ilyas. He's young, product of Peshawar's club cricket, which is brilliant, and picked by Multan Sultans as emerging player. And this environment will help him to grow as a good bowler. Favorite bowler is James Anderson. Once again deceived by extra bit of zip off the surface, and it's 20 without a wicket after 2 overs. Difficult to pick the length straight away. He's tall, so you take a little bit of time really to adjust. Don't pick it up. Let it be.
Show the world. It didn't. A lot of discussions going on. Obviously, they want to get the field right. There's a short mid-wicket in place now for Fakhar Zaman.
Oh, that's climbed, gone over the head of the keeper. It's a good ball to bowl to Fakhar. At times, he struggled with a shorter length. Too quick, too high. That blows the cheek, because this should have been just a little bit better directed.
The extra bounce works against Irfan that time. And against Umar Sadiq as well. He had no chance. Another boundary. Wide. Lahore 25. Going well.
If you look at that bouncer, the height that it took, just don't believe that you're playing in Sharjah. But he extracts bounce from any surface. Knows the call, direct hit is attempted. Misses the stumps, now they pick an easy single.
He wanted to show the world, and he did.
Yes. Yeah, it's got to be the Brighter Paints colourful fan. Maybe a mad fan. Boss, I'm extremely sorry, but I can't help you. Just wonder why his bat doesn't come down straight at the ball, even now at this stage of his career. So much bottom-handed is Fakhar Zaman. It troubles you because he's got so much to offer as a striker. Pepsi catch a crore, 1 crore, PKR to be split among winners. So be ready, boys.
Yeah, interesting field set, and it goes to that deep gully. So he's now got a deep gully and a fine point and a straight point. So 3 men very close together just because of that extra bounce. They're not letting him play that cut shot or actually guide the ball towards third man. We've already seen a couple really rise from a length from Irfan.
It's a slice, and that's a well-appointed fielder. Shoaib Malik fields well. It's 28 without a wicket. Broadcasters list, plenty of them showing this contest, showing this HBL PSL Jio Super to PTV, Willow, Hum Masala, AIY Digital, and then the live streaming partners. Into the gap and 4. Yeah, he's frustrated all right because just can't afford to go leg side or offside. It has to be precision driven bowling to keep him quiet.
Fine leg in the circle, and Fakhar Zaman needs no second invitation. Very good off his pad. And just looking around the field, Shoaib Malik now in conversation. Doesn't change the field, but that means that very little margin for error on the onside. Fine leg in the circle.
Quite enjoying this calmness from this opening pair. Not rushed at all. They've seized on the opportunities whenever they've come their way. That's a beautiful sight, this iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Now we continue with the broadcasters list. Mobile application platform, TapMad and Goonj and Jazz TV and Crickwick, including the radio partner FM 106.2. This iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Now we continue with the broadcasters list. Mobile application platform, TapMad and Goonj and Jazz TV and Crickwick, including the radio partner FM 106.2. The duel right now is to not leak more than 10 runs. They're not worried about picking up a wickets. The idea is to squeeze this flow of runs and then initiate a breakthrough or two.
You talked about the calmness of these two, the opening partnership. They've already got 250 plus scores in this PSL, so this partnership is working well so far.
So many stars. That's good running, in fact. And that's what he can create, opportunities in the field, because he's threatening to hit you hard for 4s and 6s, and suddenly he can hoodwink you with a run or 2 as well. Head and Shoulders move for a million. Not sure about a million move, but they're moving, which is great. Russell is lining it up, takes it comfortably. Such a confident catcher. It had to be middle, and it didn't get the middle part of the blade. And have a look at the ease with which Andre Russell absolutely gobbled it.
Very close to the fence, but it didn't matter. A little slow from Elias, gets his man. Elation. Akhtar trying to clear the boundary. Has to depart out for 10, 35 for 1.
Salman Butt is in, 35 for the loss of 1. Successful over, comes to an end, 7 from it and a wicket, 35 for 1.
Salman Butt, PSL debut, and Shoaib Malik comes into the attack.
That's into the gap. Not such a great start by the off spinner. A half-trekker, pull for 4.
A gift to start off Salman Butt's PSL career. Short and put away.
So I'm looking at the logic of this introduction of off-spin. 2 left-handers, the crease, so that could have prompted Shoaib Malik to come and have a ball. But this was beautifully held. Positioned himself perfectly, inches away from the rope.
Now this will be a battle. Fakhar Zaman will not back down. It's a power play, just a deep square leg and a deep mid-off out. Shoaib Malik now just getting a deep mid-wicket in and a mid-on in, so just protecting that leg side while people have a cuppa. The Rocket Man giving them some Tapalti.
Hard hands through the ball. Fakhar not been able to time the ball. He hasn't really middled consistently. It's just that every time he's tried to hit it hard, he's found it tough really to find the beefy, meaty part of the blade. That's the angle of the bat. It comes down, it just doesn't get open through the offside. Closes the face of the blade.
Field set well though. There's a deep mid wicket and a long on, so that goes straight to deep mid wicket. Just a single. He's gone for 6 in his over so far. Last ball, he just needs to close it out, and it won't be such a bad over for Shoaib Malik inside the power play.
Six runs from the over. And 6 it will be. So after 5, 41 for 1.
Only one to go for the power play to be done and dusted. And remember, Multan, they posted 60. It was 60 without loss. So equation there has just stepped up a little bit more. It's not bad. Just for the loss of Sohail, who was taking his time, has to be said. 10 from 11. Now we've got Fakhar Zaman and Salman Butt. 2 lefties. Nazilias. Oh, he's on the move. And a bit to do here with these 2 lefties. Joe Rhodes alongside. Good to see you, Jonty, back in the UAE.
Tony Morrison, thank you very, very much. Yes, a little bit of work to do. And interesting to see how this pace attack or the bowling attack mixes up the deliveries. You've seen you can stand and deliver as a batsman, hit through the line quite confidently compared to the game yesterday. What's going to happen under the lights? Danny, will it make a difference to the wicket, do you think?
Well, this one is the skiddier of the 2. It slides on better than last night's pitch. There's just a little bit more to the side of the square. And yeah, you're right, at night and just a little bit more slicker possibly. There was a bit more of a dew factor. I did notice it late in the piece. That's right, hell of a hairstyle, hell of a barber. It took me an aeon to get organised this afternoon. At the moment, just having a little gentle look. Mohamed Elias has got 1 for 16, the wicket takers so far. Yes, and here they are. Saf is in the house. Those from the Rainbow Nation. Some very good-looking men who do love a steak or 2.
Yeah, I'm actually very grateful they got the angle of me next to Graham, not behind, because you just wouldn't see me at all, I'm afraid.
He's a big oak. He's always been a strong man, Graham Smith. Oh, that's strong. There's a wonderful cut. Backward of point. Trademark from Fakhar.
Yeah, gives himself room. Even though he gives himself room, what we like here, hitter still doesn't try and overhit it. He knows with the power play, just got to get it in the gap, which he does, all the way to the boundary.
Yeah, give the man a scissors contract, as that is where he loves to go. His calling card through there. Stacked offside field. Oh, and he's missed out there, and it's almost ripped out the off stump. another little coat of paint. Let's have a look on that stump. That off stump? Is it your night, Fakhar Zaman? Certainly that generic packed offside, particularly the Fakhar Zaman. And we've only got a couple of deliveries to go for the power play to be finished. Nice change of pace. Oh no! Oh, nearly had to go there. You would have hit that, Joe.
Oh yeah, if I'd run all the way to the wickets, for sure.
Dived.
Without a doubt. I ain't throwing it from there. Probably couldn't reach from the boundary. But yeah, he's only got one stump to aim at. It's not far away.
No. Pakistani fans will remember that 1992 World Cup where you got a little airborne, had a cape on, and certain Inzamam ul Haq had to make his way back. Gabba, wasn't it? Brisbane?
It was the Gabba, and Inzi was winning the game for Pakistan at that stage.
Oh, Bosch downtown, flat bat, 50 up, inside the power play for the Lahore Qalandars. It's 51 for 1 here. Starting to take effect, and will Fakhar Zaman take effect? But it's Salman Butt on strike.
Yeah, important for Salman Butt to rotate the strike. He's in the team to give the strike to this man. He muscled it down the ground. You don't need two guys going hard from both ends from a batting point of view, but you do need your power hitters to be facing more deliveries. Salman Butt just needs to get down the other end.
I think he heard you, Joe. That's the right thing. And then you look at 200. Has been posted by the Sultans. So Vince, very impressive. 84 from just 41 with those 6 sixes, 7 fours. Umar was impressive too, that half century for him. And Christian with that cameo of 21 from 10 allowed Multan to get to 200. So from the get-go, we've got to go from 10s. Challenging to say the least, but it is a good surface. Just tweaking his field here. It's Malik. So the skipper taking his time. Those men behind point. Looking at 2 and wants it. Yeah, good hustle, good awareness.
Yeah, the key there, they've used up 4 deliveries, not yet a boundary. And I'm afraid the scoreboard does start to talk when you're facing this sort of run rate required from the get-go. So again, Fakhar Zaman, not look at the scoreboard, just play his own game.
It's nicely bowled. I'll think about 2 because it was mishit but can't. Yeah, good hustle from Christian, I think it is, out in the deep. Yeah, drone cam. Wonderful addition to cricket over the last year or so. Done a lot of work here in Sharjah. Bucket seats in. Liquor paint here and there. Advertising hoardings. This famous old ground. Now there is a single. So 5 of the 7th, it's 56 for 1. Just a quiet little 145 off 78. So it's flicked over 11s, the asking rate. Vista. Well, certain Avi de Villiers, who's now captain of Lahore, Salman, and, Brendan Taylor, Zimbabwean keeper batter, David Visa, and his long levers. He can strike a big ball. So there's certainly some there in the tank to come. I think that will be signalled. And it is. Good try. A little change up. Mohamed Elias. Oh, the Gillette Calorie contest. We've got the half-time. Lovely work. 10 catches. Oh, take a one-hander some. Bit slack on it. Very nice though. That was you, Joe Road. You'd be smashing the ball back at them.
Yeah, I'm afraid there's just only one intensity, and that's kind of 100%. But great to see people involved. I do try and tell people that with your hands is not the key. With your feet is the key to catching a ball. No one believes me. Quick single. Yeah, those are the feet I was talking about. Just think about it, Dan. You can have the best hands in the business, and if your feet don't get you there, they're not going to work. So good to see that Salman Butt got off strike the first opportunity. It's important that he gets Salman on strike. Otherwise, you start feeling like you're using up too many of the deliveries yourself, and your power strike on the other end just feels like he's not getting enough of the strike either.
Yeah, he's so good at this. Confidence is there to use the crease, move around it. A lot of his strategy in T20 on a good surface. This time he stays still, and he has fatted this for 6. Wonderful strike here from Fakhar Zaman.
We just saw from those replays, giving himself room. The key though, whenever he moves, his head is really still. You see him at the crease here in the slow motion, he gets that front leg out the way. But the rest of him is really steady at the crease, so really good to see. It's a difficult job to do, but I tell you what, he's giving himself the best opportunity to hit the ball cleanly by standing still.
Yeah, and I think the other thing here, Jonty, is that he has targeted this young man because it's that pace. It's just a nice pace. You've got to be watchful, sure. Slowest deliveries, changes of pace, sure. The slowness in the pitch, but when he slides on with an effort ball, this guy looks to go big. 88 HBL maximums now. Season 4. On a thrashing edge. Races down to the big guy, third man. Take one, says Salman Butt, and I'll hand the strike back to Fakhar Zaman. Zik Motor Oil Challenger. Here you go. Fight it out, lads. Oh, talk about a headbutt. Jeez, what a clash. The winner takes home the oil. Oh, look out, Desperado Stakes there, wasn't there? Get out there, and he wanted that oil, and the Zik Motor Oil Challenger. The odd injury there. Oh, bit of cheek indeed. It's gone all the way. Hey, hey, it's Friday, says Zaman. HBL maximum. Just take a look at this.
This is brave because he misses.
going to take one, says Salman Button. I'll hand the strike back to Fakhar Zaman. Zik Motor Oil Challenger. Here you go. Fight it out, lads. Oh, talk about a headbutt. Jeez, what a clash. The winner takes home the oil. Oof. Look out, Desperado Stakes there, wasn't there? Oof. Get out there, and he wanted that oil, and the Zik Motor Oil Challenger. Got injury there. Oh, bit of cheek indeed. It's gone all the way. Hey, it's Friday, says Zaman. 89th HBL Maximum. Just take a look at this.
This is brave because he misses. He's in a little bit of trouble. So even though he moves his feet around the crease from above the shoulder, he's pretty steady, this young man. He's playing some really good cricket. Tough man to bowl to. Pitch it up, it goes down the ground. Give him some width. He creates his own room. And then he pulls that out of the bag. Where do you bowl to him next?
The modern game. 360 degrees. Oh, look for the Yorker, missed his mark. I tell you what, Fakhar Zaman didn't. 20 off the over, it's 76 for one. Now, it was just over 11, so that courtesy of that big over from Fakhar Zaman, 20 from it. He goes into the 40s, and it's gone back to 10.42, the asking rate here with a dozen overs to go.
Yeah, then the key was Salman Butt got off strike the first delivery. He needs to do the same again.
I'll let him know you said that. Oh, and he does. What's going to plan? He's such a good striker, particularly on these surfaces. Loves it there. If it's full, it's drivable. If it's square, drivable. Uppercuts. Oh, Aaron Holland sideline there. Look out, girl. It's not a bad delivery. Rightio, it's time to go sideline to Aaron Holland.
Thanks, Danny. Now, one of the busiest men on the T20 circuit, Sandeep Lamichhane. Since you burst onto the international circuit 10 months ago, this is your 6th tournament. Welcome to the HBL PSL.
Thank you very much.
You had 3 wickets today. You had a good time bowling on that wicket. You have spent a lot of time in the UAE recently playing for Nepal. Did that help with your choice of what you were bowling today?
Yeah, it was helping me, but it's a difficult wicket to bowl on, and really good. This wicket always helps for a batsman, and yeah, you can't predict anything here, and it was like some bad balls from my side as well. But yeah, the way all guys came back, and it was really good to see them.
Now, as a leg spinner, it's all about variation for you. Can you let us into some of the variations you've been working on in the last couple of months?
Yeah, I've been working on seam up and the straighter one. The one is it will gonna give me a lot of success in upcoming days and upcoming years as well. So yeah, working on those 2 deliveries, and yeah, hopefully bowling 3-4 variations so far. So yeah, hopefully we're gonna continue on the same.
Now, you played a lot of tournaments around the world. How is the HBL PSL treating you at the moment? Are you enjoying your time with Lahore? Yeah,
lovely teammates, and all the staff management are really good, and so far it's been 3-4 days here, and I'm really enjoying it all these 3-4 days so far, and lovely crowd today, like coming to watch the game, and yeah, hopefully we're gonna give better result today.
Now, considering you know a lot about these wickets, how do you think you guys are going in the gameplay at this point in time?
I think we are right on track so far. Yeah, just we have got a 4 right now, and hopefully we're gonna chase it down. And Salman and Fakhar both are playing really good so far, and I think we're gonna chase it down very quickly.
Well, thank you so much for your time and congratulations on the 3 wicket.
Thank you very much.
Back to you boys in the comment box.
Oh, thanks, Dutchie. 50 partnership here between these two. 85 for 1 and a cultured outside edge. No slipping, of course. And Fakhar Zaman brings up his own half-century with the partnership as well. And he's also going to keep the strike. 9 done, it's 86 for 1. Very big over that one just a couple of overs ago. The 8th there was 20 off it. And so dearly love another couple of those just to ease the pressure off. They could do that soon. Be very handy for Lahore in their hopes of taking out match number 10 here. Here's Mohammad Irfan Khan. He was good over this.
Yep, he's played some really good shots all around the ground, and even though he's utilised his speed, given himself dropped some room, his head is really still. But it's kind of been a one-man show at this stage. The partnership has been brilliant, but you wonder how long can he keep going on his own. AB de Villiers sitting in the hut, looking to come in.
This is interesting. So much excitement around wrist spinners and unique different finger spinners, but this chap here with his wrist spin. Oh, the super coach is back in town. He's got the glasses on, but the sun's setting, Dino. I don't know if you need those, big guy. Islamabad United are in the house. Match 11. Oh, you can't bowl there, but he's got away with it, has young Mohammad Irfan Khan.
Interesting listening to Sandeep Lamachani. I've just come from Nepal, and he really is regarded as a role model, even at a young, tender age. Aaron was right. He's put in some great performances all around the world in the various limited overs competitions. It was interesting in a country where football has been the dominant sport in Nepal. Cricket is taking shape and taking root, and at one of the sports shops there's a shirt of Ronaldo. Right next to that is the shirt of Sandeep Lamachani, so he has certainly made it big in Nepal.
And you enjoyed your time there recently too, Joe? Good?
I always do, Danny Morrison, you know me, but it was fantastic. Really amazing people, really passionate about the game of cricket now, and having role models as young as Sandeep. Lots of youngsters looking to bowl wrist spin, mix it up, and want to break through and just do well for their country.
Yeah, exciting times. And a swat over cover.
Back up. Bowling, Irfan.
Yeah, 1 to go. And then at the halfway stage, and Fakhar Zaman has got the strike back. On the move. Oh, and he's got a top edge. Has he got enough in it? Oh, you betcha. It has gone all the way. 10 done. It is 96 for 1.
96 for one, 10 overs gone. At the same stage of 10 overs, Multan Sultans were 112 for no wicket. So even though Lahore have made a really good start here, this partnership 61 from 38, they're a little bit behind Multan at this stage. Junaid Khan is into the attack for the first time. Right, Graeme Smith, this was the last ball of the last over.
Now Fakhar Zaman doing it well, fast hands through the delivery. The only reason they're slightly behind, Wilco, is that Salman Butt's not really getting anything going, only striking at 94. And when you're chasing 200, it's really not good enough. Brought in as a replacement for Mohammad Hafiz. Really does struggle as a dynamic attacking player, Salman Butt.
You saw those numbers there. Fakhar Zaman loves that leg side. He works everything left side. He's got a very strong bottom hand. It's got a bit of an edge on this.
Again, I know I went on about it earlier, but if you're Multan in bowling and captaining, why wouldn't you just try and get Fakhar Zaman off strike and bowl at Salman Butt? Build the pressure on him that way. There's only one man striking the ball and hitting boundaries here. Try and find a way, whether it's a leg stump, Yorker. Give him one. Bowl it. Mr. Butt, who's showing very little intent.
Yeah, good call. Absolutely. This is the danger man on strike now, Fakhar Zaman. Well, he's gone for the ramp again. There's nobody there, and it's effective. Hundred up for the Qalandars.
Well, it's an excellent innings, isn't it? He's mixed it up. Yes, we've said he's favoured the leg side, but he's thrown in some wonderful change-ups. He's looking who's in the ring, where can he pick up the easy boundaries.
How premeditated is a shot like that?
100% premeditated, Wilco. You know, the only time you play that is when that short fine leg is in the ring. It's a trained and premeditated shot.
Seventh boundary. We might want to add another one. No, he finds the man out in the deep. Junaid Khan has removed Fakhar Zaman, and that's a crushing blow for the Qalandars.
Huge blow. Looking to take on that mid-wicket boundary was Fakhar Zaman. Just didn't get enough of it. In the end, a simple catch and a huge, huge blow for the Qalandars.
Don't forget, we've got another match coming up tonight. It is Islamabad United. They've lost their last two against Peshawar Zalmi, who won very comfortably last night against Karachi Kings. Now, AB, what have you got for the Qalandars? Qalandars fans are dying for an AB de Villiers innings. He is threatened with a couple of classy hits, but he's been getting out cheaply. What's the key, Graham, for AB to get a good innings here?
Well, he hasn't got too much time to hang around. He's got to get into the intensity quickly, as we see. And another replay of Fakhar Zaman just chipping one into mid-wicket. He did a great job up front, Fakhar Zaman. He kept that rate in the 10s. It didn't escalate from here. But so much pressure on de Villiers walking in. You know, he's probably the guy that needs to win it for the Qalandars from here. The man on the other end not chipping in much is adding to that pressure.
No, he's got 17 from 18, Salman, but 1-4. So he's really got to start changing his attitude, his mental attitude towards this chase. 102 for 2, 99 required, 55 balls to do it. Bowling! Junaid Khan, it's a double strike.
It's a double strike, but a win for the Qalandars. He was betting them in a hole, was Salman Butt. bit of tail back on off stump. Excellent bit of action from the cameramen. That's okay, that's okay. 2 in the over. Salman Butt gone for 17 off 19. 102 for 3.
AB de Villiers, just look at those numbers. 7,220 T20 runs, strike rate 149, averaging 35, and he's got 133 not out. How many of those runs have you seen?
I was fortunate to see plenty of them making his way in the 2020 leagues around the world. Chance of AB. Good move from Shoaib Malik here, knowing that this is a big partnership. If he can knock over de Villiers, he's probably potentially won the game. So going to his most attacking bowlers, looking to get de Villiers out. He knows he cannot afford to let de Villiers settle. And this was a great over from Junaid Khan. 2 wickets in the over, and that was the end of Butt. Sigh of relief for the Kalanda fans.
Yeah, he was pedestrian. Fawad Rana not looking too happy, but it does bring Agha Salman to the crease. Agha Salman coming in 103 for 3. He's got away with a wide there. Ahmed Irfan, there you go. It's at this time when you want to keep a cool head, keep calm, a cup of Papal tea. What do you reckon? It's good, isn't it? Trouble is you can't talk and drink at the same time.
Can slurp, Wilker. It's fantastic to have a good atmosphere here in Sharjah tonight. The real buzz out there. It's amazing. Just since the departure of Fakhar Zaman, we've probably had about 6-7 deliveries that haven't been scored off.
All right, it's good, isn't it? Trouble is you can't talk and drink at the same time.
Can slurp, Wilker. It's fantastic to have a good atmosphere here in Sharjah tonight. The real buzz out there. It's amazing. Just since the departure of Fakhar Zaman, we've probably had about 6-7 deliveries that haven't been scored off.
All right, this is the hit the spot with J. Dot. The winner receives a gift hamper. Well done.
And the run rate's gone already from 10.5 to nearing 12. Lots of pressure on the incoming batsman to deliver here. Shorter runs as well in this middle order, so not a lot of confidence.
It should be 2. Salman runs back and he gets back well. What's the problem when you're facing someone like Mohammad Irfan? He's the tallest man in the world playing cricket, but he's got to somehow get on top of the bounce. This is Salman's numbers.
Yeah, let's have a look at those first 10 matches. 101 strike rates and PSL. Now I've played against him a few times. Bounce is the key. Just getting on top of the bounce, looking to score. There we go. Straight in the snot box.
Well, have a look here at the steepling bounce of Mohamed Irfan, and then the much shorter Ilyas. Look at the difference, and that's what Graham Smith is talking about here. You have to cope with that extra bounce that's hitting the top of the bat, and you're protecting yourself.
I don't think you need to lunge too much at Irfan. Just make good positions, soft hands, ride with it. It's good to see. I think he was a bit full. Sorry, end of the over. 105 for 3.
Well, just look at the comparison there. Multan were 135 for 1. James Vince playing one of the great innings we've seen in PSL cricket. Oh, this is our aerial lucky t-shirt launcher. Guess what? You can win washing machines, you can win signed cricket balls, bats, and even a chance to be present at the awards ceremony. I think I'd rather the shirt. Wouldn't mind one of those shirts. Junaid is coming round the wicket now to AB de Villiers.
Handworth maybe had a tactic to hold Junaid back for the likes of de Villiers and the middle period of the game. He's only into his second over. We've seen 12 already, so he's going to have to bowl a large amount of the back half. The thing about de Villiers is a momentum player. If he does get going, bowlers feel big pressure with his ability to score everywhere.
Well, the last 2 overs have given only 9 runs to the Qalandars, so the momentum has just shifted. It's heading towards 13 and over. It's nervous times for Fawad Rana and the Qalandars, who've only won 1 out of 3. Remember, there's no Mohammad Hafiz. He's gone from the tournament now. In fact, he's on his way to London for a thumb reconstruction to get that right thumb back into shape. It's gone up in the air. This is not good. The keeper takes it, and Junaid Khan makes it 3.
At the moment, proving a good tactic from Shoaib Malik to hold Junaid back. 3 important wickets, striking at a key time of the game when the Qalandars needed to put the hammer down. They're faltering.
Siddique takes nothing more than a practice catch. Junaid Khan has now got 3 for 7 in 9 balls, and Agha Salman has gone for 2. 106 for 4. Round the wicket, Junaid Khan. AB works it leg side for 1. The pressure mounting on this spectacular player if he can get going.
I think it was a mistake that he didn't come in at 3. Like his mind going well. De Villiers had a bit of a chance to give himself a couple of deliveries. We see Dismissal of Saman again. Spliced him. Good pace from Junaid. But now these two desperately need to form a partnership, get something going, try and get to 20 and have a base that they can just get some momentum going, give their team a chance.
This is the... oh, goodness me, what's happened? Brendan Taylor has pulled a calf muscle. He's only just walked in, and he seems to have pulled a calf muscle here. Well, I hope in some way that it's nothing more than a cramp, but when he goes like that, I think that's a calf muscle. He's in serious trouble here.
As he took off for the run, it was like a sniper on the roof. Oh my goodness, something went. And then it was just a struggle to get to the other end. Just no luck for the Qalandars at all.
Oh, he looks like Danny Morrison running there. That's not good. Well, Johnny Gloucester, the physiotherapist for the Qalandars, has rushed out. That he's clutching that right calf. And if it is a calf, he's not going to be able to run at all. Well, is he going to come off here? I can't quite see what it is. Well, this is one thing he wouldn't be able to do. The Osaka power run. Oh, goodness me. Tackle him, Smithy, tackle him. Well done. Wow, this is not good. Brendan Taylor, the Zimbabwean, is coming off here. That looks like a torn calf muscle. And Johnny Gloucester there and Derek Sedgman, the two physios, will have to be looking at that. Oh, that was the first wicket. Wakazaman going for 63. That was the end of Salman Butt. Took too much time for his runs. Aga Salman just splicing one straight up in the air to Siddique, the keeper, and Junaid Khan 3 for 9. And that is a really crushing blow for the Qalandars, because those injuries do not recover quickly.
No, you'd have to think, just by the look of it, that that's the end of Brendan Taylor's tournament. Lost Hafiz to a badly broken thumb. Now Taylor, an experienced cricketer, very successful cricketer, looks in deep trouble.
Ooh, I think it's going to be a case of more than charging his batteries. But that's two big blows, and Brendan Taylor, Mohammad Hafiz. So the new batsman is David Wiese, another South African. Well, he's a decent player, strike rate of 143. Graham Smith, you've seen plenty of David Wiese.
Yeah, been around the game for a lengthy period of time now. You see 192 matches already. He does have power, Wiese. Can hit the long ball. Geez, it's all happening around de Villiers, isn't it, since he got to the crease. Taylor blow a wheel. Wickets.
Ooh, good sound off the bat. It's a great sound off the bat. Oh, trouble here now. Now then, it's going to go upstairs. He's dropped his bat. AB, please, for Qalandar's sake. I think he's in. He is in by half a boot.
Well, it hasn't been boring the last couple of overs, let's just say that. Wouldn't have been a passage of play that the Qalandars would like to see highlights of. But de Villiers has snuck in. Not out, and everyone breathes a sigh of relief.
It was a good throw from Hamad Azam. End of the over, 1-1-1 for 4, unlucky for some. Mohamed Irfan. Goodness, the last couple of minutes has just gone a bit like a circus here, because Brendan Taylor's out of action. Let's have a look at the HBL PSL points table. Quetta Gladiators, the only unbeaten team, 3 wins in 3. Zalmi are playing tonight, and they'll be looking for a 3rd win. It's Islamabad United who've lost their first 2. That's the match tonight. Move for $1 million in our head and shoulders. Some lucky person could win $1 million Pakistan rupees. So you've got 2 South Africans batting here in David Visa and AB de Villiers. Luke Evans with the catch. The Englishman.
You wonder what's going through de Villiers' head. Does he see Irfan out as he's lost? Does he just look to knock him around? Must be someone in his mind that he thinks he can target. Does he even think that way? Does he just back himself?
He's looking for a way, isn't he? Always looking for a way. Well, there's 3 more balls for Irfan. He's such a force to contend against. This is how AB has got out since he's arrived.
Yeah, that was game 1. Got himself to 20 odd. Looking to accelerate, chipped one down middle straight, and then really struggled on very slow surfaces at Dubai. Just feels the type of guy that's going to win games for the Qalandars. Just needs to get something going.
Gotta say that Mohamed Irfan's bowling a really good spell here. He hasn't picked up a wicket yet, and yet he's bowled 3.4 overs, and he's only conceded 23.
Even though that run rate is near 14s, still think it's a wise move just to see Irfan off, unless he bowls you a bad delivery. Just get through this one, try and get a 20, 25 off somebody just to get you back in the game. De Villiers has that potential. While he's out there, they'll still believe the Qalandars.
He's gone up and over. AB with 4.
That's what I'm talking about. That's an easy shot for de Villiers. The width was offered, and he just cut it over. Extra cover. Try and be too expensive. It's a controlled stroke for him.
Well, when he's in, you just don't want to take your eyes off him for a second.
To be fair, it's a controlled stroke for him, not for many others.
Absolutely knew what he was doing. Last ball for Mohamed Irfan. So he's finished his spell. 28 in 4 overs from the big fella. 120 for 4, 6 overs left. Well, Mohamed Irfan's finished, 4 overs number 28. Junaid Khan has got 2 overs left, 3 for 12 from him. Ilyas has finished, 4 overs, 1 for 44. Now the last 4 overs have yielded just 24 runs.
I think a little caucus in the middle, because he has used a lot of his frontline bowlers as Shoaib Malik. He's got Junaid that's got 2 left, but he needs to make up. Maybe not part-timers, but his 3rd and 4th seamers.
Well, he can't bowl, but he could.
That's where I think de Villiers could potentially target them if he gets in, yeah.
Well, traditionally, in the history of the PSL, Lahore Qalandars have been the lowest scorers in overs 7 to 15, and they've only just gone 24 and 4. But AB is there, and that is absolutely key, even though this run rate is getting up towards 14 and over.
So probably their best 3 bowlers 2 of them are done. After this one, Junaid will only have 6 balls left of the last 5 overs. So that's a real opportunity and could be exciting if de Villiers is at the crease. Maybe we'll have a little tight one on our hands here.
Chipped for 1, and AB will go back for the second.
You're talking it up here, but 78 of 34 is going some, isn't it, Wilco?
Well, it is in anyone's language, even if AB is there. David Wiese, if he can get going and give some support to this man. Junaid has bowled a wonderful spell here for Multan Sultans. He's attacked the stumps and he's bowled with pace as well. He's found some pace coming round the wicket.
Let's have a look at his wickets. That was the big one. Fakhar Zaman looking to take on mid-wicket. Salman Butt really struggled. And then, as we've seen on the surface, the bowlers who bowled quick and used the short ball well have been successful.
Now then, Wiese 6.
Well, we said he had power and he wasn't sitting around anymore. 90 tournament sixes in this year's HBL PSL. Oh, 91, apologies. Just the use of the feet, Wilco, and a nice little punch, a controlled punch from Wiese.
Well, he's a tall man and he's got long levers. It's a very well controlled shot. And Junaid, that's the first time he's been hit like that in this game. Yeah, he didn't like it at all.
Just to keep using his short ball, Junaid. His change-ups have been excellent. There we go. Good thinking from him. Get Wiese off strike. 1 delivery left in the over.
71 required from 31. 130 for 4. Multan at this stage for 157 for 2. 27 runs ahead of them. I think they just want to change the field here because AB de Villiers is on strike, so it's a different proposition. So there's a fine leg is going to come back, and Mohammad Irfan is going to come up inside that circle from third man.
Yeah, it's because de Villiers plays that ramp and lap shot so well that they don't want that fine leg in the ring. Also allows him to use that short ball.
Strokes him for 1. 15 gone. 131 for 4.
Suddenly that asking rate has jumped to 14s. 70 from 30. They're 131 for 4. The Lahore Qalandars have got their skipper at the crease. Mr. 360, AB de Villiers, he's there. And he's got David Wiese alongside. They've got 23 as a partnership from 13. And there'll be those that feel that Lahore got a lot to change within the vibe and some of those superstitious things, you know, the good luck and things that go your way. Those little half things, Rambo, that can just change things up.
I'm getting a very strong ABD vibe. He's going to win this. I'm telling you, fireworks galore. Hang in there. times the ball beautifully, and because he's so balanced that he gets the force behind those shots as well. Wow, they're all here and they're watching it ball by ball. Well, you can watch it clearly on cricketgif.com. Well, this has to work big time for Qalandars. This over could be make or break. A leg spinner has come on to bowl. He is nervous. He went for 10 in his first over. This could end up to be the over for Qalandars.
Well, this young man, Mohammad Irfan Khan, could be a real hero here. Now get a little overthrow. It doesn't hurt you too much. You've got to keep it tidy.
I thought that was pretty intentional. They wanted Visa to be on strike again rather than AB de Villiers. I think that was out of design. Shoaib Malik.
Irfan Khan could be a real hero here. Now get a little overthrow. It doesn't hurt you too much. You've got to keep it tidy.
I thought that was pretty intentional. They wanted Visa to be on strike again rather than AB de Villiers. I think that was out of design. Shoaib Malik. And needless shy at the stumps. Right then, they need 4s and 6s.
Dancing shoes on, the long handles there. Oh, I think it clipped the top of our jet camera down there. Brilliant. 6 needed here from Lahore.
Well, he doesn't need any Visa to hit a 6. The invite was there. It was a slice and a magnificent strike and a glorious 6. Yeah, hit the poor jib. Yeah. He's under pressure. He'll go again. He will go again. Quicker ball. That's well bowled. Keeping it nice and tight. Now then, AB de Villiers is on strike. He's got to keep it flat and straight and a little shorter.
Yeah, watch out, because a little tap of the blade prior to the delivery being released. He is itching to get going here. Captain, he's 18 from 14, but he needs to get some more impetus into his ankle. Oh, forward, take it easy in the comfy seats. Visa. And again. Don't bother moving DW, because he snotted this one up on the roof here. 16 ball, it's 148 for 4. .201 is the target for Lahore. At the moment, with Visa smoking 3 6s, they're still on course. Asking what I just mentioned was at 14s, now it's at 13.25.
Yeah, I thought that was beautifully handled by Qalandars. That over, 17 runs came. And that's kind of opened the game a little bit. Such a great contest this. De Villiers and Visa together in a partnership. And there is now almost 50-run effort. 40-run partnership of 19 balls. More to come. Andrew Russell is coming on to bowl. This ain't going to be easy now for Multan Sultans. They cannot blink. They cannot afford to miss trick in the field. Field well, catch properly, and hope for the best. Highest successful chases. Quetta versus Lahore in Dubai 2016. 203 was tracked down. This could be a record-setting run chase.
Let's hope so, because it'll be entertaining. And Russell, he's under the pump straight away because he's not running in. I think he is still struggling with his body. Here is the Jamaican. And I tell you, De Villiers is here now to score around 150 out for the Qalandars.
He's got to use every ounce of his muscle to muscle out AB de Villiers. Great strike and improvisation. Only he can do it. Plays like a Chinese fan. All around the pitch, all around the wicket. And he's got the intelligence and the focus and the reflexes to pull it off almost every time. So he unsettles the field. He unsettles the captain. The field is running all over. He's got a square leg in place. Fine leg has gone back. What about a ramp over third man now? Makes room, doesn't get any power behind that shot, only a single.
Well, I'm skulking around Sharjah Stadium for a banner that says Mr. 360, because this is what he's about. He's done it so often. He's so good at it. Just sorting his shoes out here and he'll get ready to rock and roll again.
That's the clarity of thought. What he wants to do. There's no confusion whatsoever. If he's going to try a ramp shot, he is absolutely dead set on it. Clears his mind, there's no clutter in the brain, and he goes for it.
Where does Russell go here? He's searching full. Yeah, that's the wonderful thing about franchise T20, Rambo, and around the globe. And I remember some great contests between Dale Steyn and AB de Villiers. And de Villiers making room and giving himself a little bit more on the offside, then a little cheeky ramp uppercut. And Steyn, well, he disappeared on a couple of occasions I can recall in years gone by in this format. Stand and deliver. Hard man to stop ABDV.
It's a 50 partnership as well, and what a straight drive this is. This is magnificent striking from AB de Villiers. He's in great power-hitting position. There he was able to beat the two men on the fence straight back. Well, he's only begun. 10 runs from the over. 2 boundaries. They need 12 and over.
Oh, couldn't quite thread it. He really wanted that. That's what he was about. Dan Christian in the hot seat there behind point, but it was always on there. Look for the banner, Rambo. Where is it, Mr. 360?
It's out there, using the 22 yards, Mr. 360. Just 1 dot played by AB de Villiers in this innings so far. He is now on 28, 18 balls, single dot.
And Visa's going to hold on to the strike here because it's the end of 17. A dozen from it. 160 for 4. Three to go. So 18 deliveries, 41 required. Let's call it just over 13 and a halves required by the Lahore Qalandars. These two South Africans rip-roaring, going well.
Ideal position to have 2 strikers out there to take you through and play out the last 3 overs. You couldn't have asked for a better pair to seal the deal. Junaid Khan has been outstanding. 3 wickets from 23, variation in lengths, variation in pace, and hard-willed, determined individual.
Junaid's last. That's beautifully bowled. Choking Yorker. A wide one this time. And he is 3 for 24 from 3.1. 6 dots, Junaid. And you can see that strategy of Shoaib Malik holding him back instead of bowling in the power play.
I like the way AB de Villiers is concentrating. He means business. Because a lot was expected when he came and joined Qalandars, but he's had a low-key tournament so far. This could be the night for AB de Villiers to showcase his talent, and what a match winner he can be. He's a proven asset, doesn't need to prove anything, but for Qalandars, he needs to have good time of it and see them through tonight.
No anticipation. Oh, this is a wide, is it? Well, he moved across slightly, but it goes in favour of the bowler on this occasion.
Yeah, the wider angle from Junaid Khan. He saw the batsman shuffling across and he adjusted beautifully. Marginal, but it went in his way, in his favour here. Yeah, it's a tough call. This is an excellent run chase.
No, up and over. There you go. If you miss, you disappear. Bring on the night. What an entertainer.
Safe as a house in a tense situation. You want to go to AB de Villiers. He's nailed it. Went flat and went big for 6. Yeah, they're not out of it yet. Qalandars 34 from 15 balls, and there was a mini huddle as well. You've got to be on top of your game really to beat AB de Villiers. It's not going to be easy. He's a one-man demolition army. He's a one-man army. He'll go again.
Oh, it's a good retort. Junaid Khan. An important over. Well, they are the 3 death overs. So key. And even with that maximum, Rambo, asking rates now left up to 14 and a bit. Oh dear, poor old Brendan Taylor hasn't had a great time of it here in match 10. He dropped an easy catch, and then when he came out to bat, looks like he's blown a calf badly. Yeah, just took off there. Oh yeah. As soon as he went to take off for a run, a la Alan Wilkins back in the day for Cardiff. Oh, it's gone to the moon. 2 players converging. Is it the captain? Oh, that is a fine catch. Running in the night sky. Captain Malik. Brilliant.
Oh, absolutely brilliant. This is such a pressure catch, and great athleticism and confidence, the skill. And I'll do it. And leading from the front. Oh, that's a no-ball. Is that a no-ball? Is some part of the heel behind the crease or not? This could be a killer for Junaid Khan, right? We're trying to assess whether it's a legal delivery or not. Is it a legal delivery? Is the heel behind the crease? It is not. Weezer gets a life.
Rambo, I've spoken to these guys so often. I have a chuckle when we go out there for the pitch reporter at coin toss. I run into Mohammad Irfan and Junaid Khan so often. Go, dudes, how are you working on that front foot? It has to stay behind the popping crease.
It's the pressure. It's the pressure that forces you to do something more. And well, he stretched himself and he was over the line, and that's got to hit him hard. Because it was beautifully bowled, well disguised, off cutter, went high in the air, and it was Shoaib Malik who called for it. Magnificent piece of catching, But then it all meant nothing in the air. Incredible result for the Qalandars.
Yeah, Aqib Javed, he was up now looking at the monitor. Here's the freebie. Oh, stunning! Because the note belongs to us! What a time! That is outstanding! And guess who? It's the skipper again!
It's the broom! He went to right, he went to left. Yeah, handling the sword, and what a great shot in the air, and great presence of mind. This is brilliant. Unbelievable.
And that is why you pay for the best to come here. HBL PSL, and he is turning it on right when he needs to for his team. Taken over the captaincy, and AB de Villiers centre stage. What a time to be performing. 41 from 22 now. 3 fours, 2 maximums. 1 to go in the 18th because of the Nobi. Oh, and he is hungry for more. Going to keep the strike here is de Villiers. We've had 18. It's 176 for 4. Broadcasters galore for this HBL PSL throughout Pakistan, USA and Canada, UK and the Europe, to the Middle East, to mobile applications. Go to these sites to see this wonderful entertainment live. And AB de Villiers is striking now at almost 183. He's got the ball in his sights and he's ready to rip roll some more.
Yeah, it's been like a samurai wielding a sword. He's on strike again. Andre Russell gets hammered. That's gone up in the air. That's gone for 6 again. AB de Villiers is turning it on. More misery for Multan Sultans. They're melting the Multans.
They sure are. And I tell you, the big Jamaican is furious, but you can't bowl length to this guy, this mood at this juncture. Oh, it's just too easy. 90 metres. Foa, be careful. I don't want you doing a hernia down there. Here comes Russell. Oh, thick edge. Safe. He's got lucky. Oh, he has. Cool. Christian couldn't get there.
Yeah, rare miscue from AB de Villiers. Yeah, skying it, slicing it away from the fielder at deep point. Yeah, he is now hurting Shoaib Malik. This has to work now. Just 2 balls bowled, 7 runs scored. Required rate 10.8 not. They need a wicket. They need a couple of strikes in the next 4 or 5 balls.
Well, sadly, got to be a little facetious here, but they needed Junaid Khan's boot to stay behind the line because this guy is still in. Visa. Oh, and has he got us? Has he got lucky? Oh, he's got better than that, baby! It's gone all the way! Timing and panache! David Visa.
Andre Russell has bowled a bad length. Not needed that. Absolutely nothing delivery. Didn't have any pace. The length was perfect for the ball to sit up, and it went and did the distance. What a partnership. What a magnificent run chase this is turning out to be, and a night of agony it may end up to be for Shoaib Malik.
And I tell you what, Ramesh, they could finish this with an over to spear the way they're heading it and going. Straight, didn't get all of it. thought about 2, but don't have to do anything silly here because they're running away with this. Match number 10, suddenly only 11 from 8 now. De Villiers wants a half century. They know it in the stands here in Sharjah. Fabulous Friday, and it's all happening.
Yeah, 82 of 36 balls. It's been A.B. de Villiers' show. On 49, just a single away from 50. Gets there. First 50 in HBL PSL, and it's been an amazing innings and an amazing run chase, and did it so easily. In complete control, a commanding 50. And you've got to say a child's play. He does it regularly for all franchise cricket, and here doing it for Qalandars tonight.
Yeah, it makes such a difference when your star quality starts to get runs, takes over the captaincy, and takes this tournament by the scruff of the neck. Let's see if it leads to other things. Oh, he went for the Yorker, and it's only going to cost him 1, and again Wiese will hold on to the strike. 16 off the 19th, 192 before. Now, some of my colleagues here got a little excited in the comm box and are thinking about a super over, because we had a couple of them involved last year, and it would make things a little interesting. But of course, we've got another game just around the corner. We've got match 11 trying to get underway, and that is not too far away. You've got Islamabad United and Peshawar Zalmi waiting in the wings for match 11. And here's a Mr. Experienced out of Australia, Dan Christian. He's been involved in 7 trophies. He's been involved in 7 franchise T20 victories, and here he is to bowl the final over.
So here's my take on things. If he bowls a good over and wins this for Multan Sultans, he's my man of the match. As simple as that. Because the next 6 balls obviously are going to be critical. If they can get rid of either one of them, it's going to be as good as gold.
Oh, it's in the air. AB in the last over. Last over this match.
Yeah. What is it going to be? A 6. He's eyeing the big shot here. Has to completely close out the deal. 8 from 5 balls.
Oh, beautifully bowled. Brave too. Slower ball that closed down the angle. Didn't allow him to free his arms, and it's a leg by. Is it, or has it been signaled? No, it is a leg by. So 7 from 4.
Slower ball, keeping it nice and tight on that middle and leg stump. In 2 minds, he didn't register the slow ball straight away. But Wiese, let's not undermine his performance. He's played beautifully in this partnership.
Oh, inside out. Skipper's there though. In that hot spot of long off, Shoaib Malik does well, and the strike has gone back to AB.
Not undermine, but underplay his innings, Wiese. 39 years of 19. It's up to AB de Villiers now. He's back on strike, so 6 from 3 balls. It's been a heart-racing thriller, this. 200 plays, almost 200.
Love this game. And another miss hit. Gonna have to hustle for 2. He slips, does de Villiers. But geez, he is so quick. 4 off 2 now, folks.
I'm loving this from Dan Christian. It's been a tough over, was supposed to be a tough over. Not easy bowling to a couple of Lions. Been thrown into the Lions' den, Dan Christian, and so far so good. So a boundary needed from the last 2 balls.
Oh, get down, the keeper has. Are we looking for a champagne supernova rover? Could there be one here in match 10? 3 from 1. Oh.
This is top quality stuff. This is great bowling under pressure. He had to get every length right, every ball right, every change of pace right, and he's delivered so far. So this is it now. Qalandars need 3 from 1 ball.
2-2-2. Here we go. 2 for a tie.
So it's got to be a slow ball again on that middle leg stump. Got to repeat the effort again.
Fans are loving this. Oh, there is! Your little ripper! David Visa! And look at Faux Runner cutting loose. Oh, it went down to the last ball, but what a match we've witnessed here. Is Sharjah match 10, a last ball finish, and Visa smokes the last one out of the ballpark.
Yeah, I told you he was special in this partnership, and he applied the coup de grace, the final strokes, and the final nail in the coffin was delivered by Visa.
What a game. What a great finale to match number 10.